The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf.
It's almost 31,000 hectares in one of the most exciting uranium districts in the Athabasca Basin right now. So it's in the southwest corner of the Athabasca Basin region. We've got 70 kilometers of strike length that is kind of the continuation of these graphitic trends that host more than 400 million pounds of uranium just to our west.
All right, welcome back inside our Proactive newsroom. Joining me now is the Vice President of Exploration for Standard Uranium, Sean Hillacre. And Sean, it's great to see you again. How are you?
Doing really well, Steve. Thanks.
Yeah, well, exciting news out from the company today, giving a bit of an update on what's going on at Davidson River, your flagship project. Remind everyone a bit about Davidson River and really the work that's going on there, because it's quite extensive.
It is, yeah. It's our flagship project for a reason, Steve. It's almost 31,000 hectares in one of the most exciting uranium districts in the Athabasca Basin right now. So it's in the southwest corner of the Athabasca Basin region. We've got 70 kilometers of strike length that is kind of the continuation of these graphitic trends that host more than 400 million pounds of uranium just to our west. So very underexplored area. We're the first ones to put holes in the ground. We're surrounded by billion-dollar companies in this area. You know, some of the best discoveries in the last decade have been made here. So that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're targeting here on Davidson River is high-grade basement-hosted uranium.
So drilling began at the beginning of June. You got about 900 meters completed so far. What are you seeing so far, Sean?
Yeah, so we wanted to provide the market with an update on just how well it's going. We've been drilling for just 2 weeks now, and yeah, we're just pushing past 1,000 meters completed. So drilling itself is going really well. But not only that, but really, really great to kind of come out swinging with some radioactivity in the very first drill hole. So really exciting for us to get that. But I wanted to talk to you today and add a little bit of context around what we're seeing. But it really speaks to the work that we've done over the last number of years, building out our targets, working with Fleet Space and ALS Gold Spot, doing some of this machine learning exercises, as well as the first multi-physics surveys in this part of the basin. So really exciting.
You identified Bronco and Thunderbird as two areas that were significant, and that's specifically off of that data that you got. So the confidence level remains high as you continue to push forward here. But just talk to me a bit about how the work that you mentioned there a moment ago has identified these two key targets, among others.
Yeah, absolutely. So we were kind of missing a few layers, kind of some key layers. So we know we've got the right types of rocks here. We've got the right type of host rocks that we've seen, over at NextGen and Triple R. We've got the right structures. We've been nailing those targets, but kind of the thing we were missing, Steve, is the alteration and where along, 70 kilometers of strike length, where are the best targets. So a big piece of that is identifying potential areas of alteration, which is associated with these uranium deposits. So getting the gravity in there, and that's what we were able to add through the multi-physics, was stripping away the influence of the overburden, imaging the subsurface, and kind of getting a clearer picture of where we wanted to go along these corridors. So we did grids along Warrior, Thunderbird, and Bronco, like you said, and we've got multiple target areas that look geophysically just like some of these other really high-grade deposits in this area. So that was kind of the key that sharpened our pencils and allowed us to kind of pinpoint where we wanted to go now. So this hole that we drilled on Bronco, hole number 40, which is the first hole of the drill program, 3 meters of radioactivity, the highest counts we've seen on the project at 1,650 counts per second. So a really great first result there. But this hole is, kilometers away from the last hole that we drilled on Bronco. So that's what these new geophysical layers are allowing us to do, is really figure out where we want to go. And we've got multiple targets along all 3 of those corridors. So this is just one of those, and a really good result off the hop. So adding the context to that, not only is it radioactivity, but the structural component, Steve, is kind of the key here. The radioactivity is associated with these large graphitic faults and shear zones. So highly disturbed basement rocks, these are the conduits or the plumbing system for the uranium. And that's what we want to see is high counts related to structures like that.
Okay. And just really quickly, I know you're heading up to site soon. You're running drills 24 hours a day, right? This is there's no rest at all when because you've got a big aggressive program planned for this year.
Yeah, that's right. So we're going to be drilling with 2 drills all summer. We've got 1 drill on Bronco, just wrapping up that hole this morning actually, and then 1 drill on Thunderbird as well. So we're going to be hitting multiple corridors at once, 24/7 all summer through till the end of August. So lots more to come, and just really excited on this first result. Yeah.
All right, Sean, thank you so much. Good to catch up with you and give us a quick update on what's going on. And hopefully we can get a chat with you when you're on site as well. It'll be a lot of fun. Thank you.
Absolutely. We'll be putting out some videos when me and John go up there looking at the rocks and getting people excited. So stay tuned for lots of news flow from us.
All right, good stuff. Sean Hillacre, the Vice President of Exploration for Standard Uranium.
The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf. It is for informational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice, an offer, or a solicitation to buy or sell any securities. Viewers should conduct their own research and consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. The views expressed are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect those of Proactive Group Holdings, trading as Proactive Investors or its affiliates. No responsibility is accepted for any loss arising from reliance on the information presented.